Everyone, it's Fitz with your post-game power talk. 31-28, Kansas State wins this game, and it was a great football game. Shedeur Sanders is everything advertised. I mean, his stats are absurd, absolutely absurd. 34-40, 383 yards, 3 touchdowns. But I think the player of the game has to be DJ Giddens, doesn't it? 25 carries, 182 yards, average 7.3 yards per carry, which is above his season average. And they weren't supposed to be able to run on this team. I was told that repeatedly. And by the way, a shout out to all the Colorado fans that have been in our YouTube mentions. It's a good game. Good game. Good. Need to learn how to stop the run. Because DJ Giddens set a tone in this game. He set a tone by how hard he was playing, how well he was matching up, how efficient he was. And at the end of the day, he made a huge catch on a pass that he just dropped a couple of plays before, or possession before. And he turned it into a big play that set K-State up for the winning touchdown. And of course, Avery delivers a strike to his buddy Jayce Brown to get the team over the hump. This was a big win. This was a win that I think teams around the country, media around the country is going to take notice of. Because if you watched ESPN today, everyone picked Colorado. Colorado was the fancy pick. A lot of talk, a lot of stuff. K-State came in and won. It was impressive. But for me, the most important score of the game was K-State's first score. I really thought K-State was struggling to kind of engage fully. It's been something I've said repeatedly. They went for it on a fourth down. Avery got in from 8 yards out, and it was enormous. It was absolutely enormous. It was a rush. And then he got hurt. Nothing severe. He came back, but the quarterback run game was off the table. And with that, Colorado kept putting more and more assets, more feet in the box to try to take away DJ Giddens. And then they did a better job. They switched up what they were doing. They just ran the man defense on the back end throughout that second half, opening up the passing game. People wanted to know why they were throwing the ball. Well, when the box is that stacked, you kind of have to loosen it back up. You got to reestablish your throwing game to loosen it up. But I don't think there was anything K-State could have done to loosen up the running game after what DJ Giddens had done. They were going to take him away no matter what. And they paid the price because that man coverage on the outside, Jayce Brown won that battle, made an incredible catch and took it into the end zone for a 50-yard run, 50-yard touchdown. That's really impressive win for Kansas State. Colorado's a very good team. They're making incredible progress. And they've come a long ways this season. But I think we now realize that UCF is struggling. I mean, maybe Colorado put that on them, just deflated them. But, don't have much to say. I mean, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm still trying to soak up everything that took place in that game and how K-State managed to win with so many injuries on the defensive side of the ball. Jacob Parrish, we still don't know what's going on with him. Probably won't know until Monday at the press conference. Didn't look good, and that's not good when you lose your best corner. But just impressed that this team found a way to win because, let's be honest, they haven't fully competed on the road. They got going at Tulane eventually, and they kind of started well at BYU, but they didn't score touchdowns. That's one of the things Chris Kleiman said. He was going to absolutely score touchdowns in this game. He was going to make sure that he didn't kick field goals and open up the door to what happened at BYU. When they got going, they just couldn't match the points because of the field goals. But K-State put the ball in the end zone, and the difference in the game was one field goal by Chris Tennant, who absolutely delivered. Great win for the Cats. Got to turn around and go back on the road at West Virginia next Saturday. West Virginia's wounded after losing at home to Iowa State. This is going to be a big game for the Mountaineers. K-State, everything's still in front of them. They just got to keep on winning.